Welcome back to the channel. So the All-Star game is now complete. We've got all of our upgrades confirmed. Congrats to anyone that lucked out and got the random Claude Giroux card. Well, we're going to go over all the updates to those cards, as well as the market and what I think you guys should be doing over the next week, as this event is ending on Monday, but it does have implications for you, especially with how good that the Nations of Hockey event has been. If you guys enjoy the content, please think about subscribing to the channel. There's about 45% of my viewers that don't subscribe, so if you watch all the videos, just give it a like and a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the video. We'll just start at the top and go over all the ones that upgraded. Starting first with the 95 Claude Giroux. So wingman, protector, as well as distributor. Really good card. You could also put buzzing on him to get his speed up to 97 over the acceleration being at 96. Personally, I would probably go 96 speed and acceleration. He's got elite edges, born leader, and third eye. There's no doubt about it. This is an amazing card. His shot power is at 95. His accuracy is at 99, essentially. And defensively, he's one of the best cards you can get basically all maxed out. Here is the issue and why it's kind of boring that Claude Giroux won. Again, for all Philly fans out there, that's awesome for you guys. It's just that, A, it's another right-handed centerman, and we have, like, a ton of those. There's just very few good left-handed centermen, other than Larkin and Yoli Jokinen, who we just got, at the high end. And then if you play him on the wing, there's just so many other right wingers. So, again, this is for, like, the hut-rich, I guess you would say. You got to take into account that what other cards would cost. So obviously, I've mentioned this a number of times. Obviously, he's not very big at 5'11". That's always going to hurt him as the game gets further along. Right now, it's fine. 5'11 is fine right now. But what happens is come April, when all of the cards are up above 95, what you'll end up seeing is that guys that are 6'2", that they basically have the same skating, that's where you're going to see the big change in disadvantage. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is a pretty good price. Anything under 300K for a 95 overall card. Here's what happened. Everyone, or a few people, tried to buy up as many Claude Giroux as they could when he won MVP. Didn't matter about the cost. And now they're all undercutting each other, which is why I tell you guys to not really invest to try and make money in this event, because it usually blows back in their face. Now, obviously, there is a way to make money, but a lot like the World Junior event, people buy these cards up prior, not to use them, but to try and sell them. And then that means that all these cards get flooded back to the market, and I'll talk about that a little bit more in a bit. But if you were to think, like, would you rather have the Barzal, the style icon Barzal, or the Claude Giroux? It's very close, and honestly, I'd probably rather have Giroux, I guess, again, very even, or Tyler Seguin, for example. You can get this Claude Giroux for cheaper. So, this is a pretty good value, I'm not going to lie. If you are looking for a top-end center or winger, not a bad buy at all at this price. Frederik Andersen, who put on a show, honestly, in the games that he played. Silver post-to-post and gold light work. This is a great combo on Pekka Rinne. He's obviously a little bit bigger. His speed's phenomenal at 93. Aggression's good at 74. If you are looking for a goaltender, this is a pretty good one. It's all going to come down to the cost, and right now you can get him in the 60s. That's not bad, I'm not going to lie, because again, all of these people are just trying to sell them. They have no intention of using them. If he gets in with like 55, 60K, I think I'd buy him just to try him out. Jack Hughes up to 93, and man, were people rattled when he did not win MVP. Obviously, Claude Giroux did deserve it, but Jack was so close. I believe it was a late goal by Giroux that kind of pushed him over the edge. Just an unbelievable card. I mean, like, there's no doubt about it. 95 speed, 96 acceleration, 5'11 left-hander. And he can play center as well. If you put Thief on him, I'd probably play him at the wing, though. Really good options. Silver elite edges and gold wheels is a great thing. It just, if he was 95, man, this would be a phenomenal card, obviously. But a really good option, no doubt. I think that, you know, a lot of people bought him up when he kind of spiked in price when it looked like he was going to win. And again, like 160 is a pretty good value. You're not going to find many 90 or 93 overall left-handed winger cards that you can get with that much speed and shot for 160K. So again, everyone is trying to sell them right now. They're still pullable. So I think early Monday morning is probably when they'll be cheapest, but this is a nice card for sure. Tristan Jarry up to 93, 6'2", has goal post to post. In all honesty, I think that goal post to post makes smaller goaltenders more viable this year than they ever have, but there's no reason to go after a 6'2" one. He's going to be very, very cheap, and I don't know if there's ever going to be a 93 plus set, so I really don't think there's any point in buying him, even if he is only 75,000 coins. I just don't see the value, unless you're a Tristan Jarry fan. Joe Pavelski up to 92 overall, and he did win the 21 and 22 comp, so his offensive and defensive awareness are maxed out, has gold, total eclipse, snipe, and big tipper. Even with the skating upgrades, you know, like 89 speed is rough on someone who's 5'11". His shot is in the low 90s. Like, there's really no reason to go out and get this card. We'll see what he's going for. Like, 54. I mean, honestly, at 54K, I mean, anyone that is using, for example, that made their team during the holiday season, that's not awful, I guess, but you've got to be okay with not having someone who's ever going to get time and space down the wing. But 55,000, that's not awful. Sebastian Aho up to a 91 overall with the 99 wrist shot accuracy and power, in a really weird spot. So 90 speed, 92 acceleration on a centerman, which is pretty fine for a centerman, but he's only 6 foot. And his body checking is only 84. Like, he doesn't have a very good center build. So you put him on the wing, and right there, he's significantly slower than most wingers are. However, that 99 wrist shot accuracy and power is phenomenal. I think his cost is a little too high, just because, you know, I mean, 66,000, that's not bad either. These prices are just crashing because everyone is trying to sell them. 66K, I'd pull the trigger for sure. 66,000, I would pull the trigger, absolutely. If you were to use him, that's why I'm not buying him now. Alex DeBrincat up to 95 speed, 96 acceleration. That's usable. I think, again, for anyone that is just starting out in Hockey Ultimate Team over the last month, he definitely could have a spot on your team with silver elite edges and gold wheels. And again, he's not going to cost a lot. He's going to be a total liability in his own zone. But again, 65,000 coins for something, you're not going to find that speed for 65K anywhere else for anyone that is just starting to play the game. Nazem Kadri is up to a 91 fly the zone wingman or workhorse, 92 speed, 92 acceleration with gold truculence, which is nice, and has a good face-off rating with good defensive stats. This is a nice center all around. Again, if he's in the 60 range, this is a nice centerman. Yeah, 49K, absolutely pull the trigger on that for anyone that is making, you know, a free-to-play team or, again, holiday teams. Even if you're not a holiday team, you playing all year, you're looking for a fourth-line center, this is a great one for that price. We've got Jordan Kyber with a 99 speed and acceleration for winning fastest skater with silver wheels, and man, this is obviously a great card, and there's a reason why his price tag is kind of high, but I mean, like, even this, guys, you can see what happens when everyone buys cards up with the sole intention of selling, because everyone just wants to sell these cards. Now, obviously, if you have the Evo Kyber, you're out on him. 99 speed for 140,000 coins, absolutely pull the trigger on this. My goodness, I would probably go up to 150, 160K before I'd be like, hey, that's a little too high. But man, guys, 99 speed is 99 speed, and he's 6'1". He could be on your team for the rest of the year, guys. Make sure you're buying this card for that price. UC Saros is up to a 91. This is a hard avoid. Again, just 5'11". Unfortunately, no way to make him viable in net. Cam Talbot, a little bit better at 6'4", but doesn't have gold post to post, so again, we're out on him as well. Bergeron did get up to a 90 overall with silver quick draw and gold shutdown, which is nice. Great defensively with wingman and fly the zone, so he gets up to 91 speed and acceleration. This is actually a low-key nice centerman card, and again, shouldn't be expensive. 43,000 coins. Guys, there is a lot of great deals to be had in this event because everyone is just trying to get rid of these cards. Gonna go over some of the more interesting ones because there are a lot of that 90 overall range. Evgeny Kuznetsov, silver quick draw with Born Leader. It does have Gladiator that you can put on Thief. If you're going to play him at center with 82 draws, I'd probably go Booming Shot, but he does have quick gold, silver quick draw. Great speed as well. We'll see what he's going for right now. 80K, yeah, I would probably go up to 100 on this card. Again, there's not a lot of elite center or left-handed wingers that are over 6 foot with that kind of speed and shot, so a great buy there. Rasmus Dahlin, 89 speed, 91 acceleration. I wish he had shutdown, but at 6'3", again, for anyone looking for a non-master set defenseman, especially on the left-hand side, this is a good option for you. Jordan Eberle, the 90 overall with Born Leader and close quarters. He does get workhorse and distributor. 89 speed, 92 acceleration. That's not bad. It's just there's so many other good right-handers for 5'11". I would probably pass. Jake Guentzel gets up to 91 speed, 90 acceleration, and that extra synergy slot because of winning the Metro winning. He does get booming shots, so his agility goes even higher. Not a bad card either, but 5'11", left-handed winger. There's some other ones I'd rather have. I'd rather save my money for Jack Hughes, probably. Victor Hedman, I told you guys to pass on Victor Hedman. 87 speed, 86 acceleration. Just no way to use him even with that 99 slap shot power and accuracy. Jonathan Huberdeau, 90 acceleration, 90 speed. He can get up to 92 acceleration or 92 speed. I think there are better options on the wing, even for left-handed wingers, but still a decent one. I just wish Elite Edges wasn't so expensive for the gold zone ability. Now, guys, there were some other ones, but nothing that was really all that exciting. But again, guys, I think that if you are a free-to-play team and you are looking to improve your squad overall, there are just so many good buys here to try and build up your squad. But outside of that, if you're, you know, maybe you're hut rich and you're trying to make Larkin and one of the defensemen, let's say, there are so many 89s flooding the market and 90 overalls that you could make so many coins by just going and seeing these prices that are just absolutely plummeting. So right now, guys, like 89 overall we'll take, okay? At 40,000 coins, which is an absurd number for 89 overall cards, there is a few more. They've been falling a little bit. But at 40,000 coins, you get 7 collectibles, which is 5,714 coins. Times 73, which is how many you need for a Master Set player, that's 417,000 coins in value. I would make any of them outside of Laner for 417,000 coins because they're all so good. But even that, if you're not all jacked up, I would make Larkin no matter what. But if you're not jacked up to make any of the other guys, wait for the next 5 Master Icons or Master Set players because you know that they are coming. And there's just so many available. So, like, there's just a great amount of options. And even 90 overalls, don't forget to look at the 90s because they're crashing in price too. Just an easy way to make a lot of coins for future events right now before all of the All-Star cards are gone because everyone is just trying to undercut each other to get rid of these things that, you know, everyone tried to buy like 17 different, maybe Kaprizovs and they just can't get rid of them. So great chance to buy right now. Guys, so the other question is, do I make the Claude Giroux or do I make the Metro set attempting to get this Claude Giroux? And I really wouldn't because unless you're getting them, let's say you're getting all of your collectibles at 6,000 coins, like that's 150,000 coins and he's untradeable and you have a 1 out of 3 shot to get him. Unless you're a Philly fan and there's no other way you can get him, you can see that Claude Giroux's not even selling for 280K right now, which again is a phenomenal price. I would much rather pay the 280 and make sure that he's untradeable, or make sure that he's tradable because, again, you can move on from him in the future. So I would not do this set in hopes. I've seen some horror stories of people doing it like 4 times and not getting him, and that's absurd because 150,000 coins at 6,000 per collectible, and sometimes people weren't able to get him for that. So I would just pass on this one. And that's going to do it for today's content. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good one.